Jai Hind everyone. Every year, when I sit to give my message to the outgoing batch, I am assailed by a host of memories. I remember random moments spent with all of you, sometimes in the corridors of the school, sometimes when we have discussed serious issues in the office, sometimes checking you, sometimes reprimanding you, so many times sharing just happy moments with you. And then I think to myself that every year, as a batch of students move out of the portals of Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, they leave this treasure trove of memories behind with all of us. I have spent nearly 18 years in this institution, and I have seen the phenomenal growth of every child who has come to us nervous, anxious, tentative, and has gone out confident, secure in the values that the school has given him or her, and most of all, imbibing all the wonderful attributes that are so necessary to make one a good human being. To the outgoing batch of 2016-17, I wish to convey just one word, and that is never ever compromise with the situation in life. You have the potential to solve everything your way, provided you look for solutions. Don't underestimate your potential. Above all, don't let anyone tell you that you do not have it in you to be a success. Take care, spread your wings, and fly, because even the sky should never ever have a limit. I believe that absolutely. Jane.
Good morning and Jai Hind students. As you are now leaving the school and you're going to the world to venture and find out your dreams coming true, I wish you all the best for your future. And during this journey of your school life, maybe there have been very many occasions when you have been felt that we have been very strict with you. At times you would have felt that this should not have been done, or this is the way it should have been. But believe me students, whatever we did was for the best of you. We nurtured you, we guided you, we mentored you, and with this belief only that you will all do very best in your life. I wish and pray to God that in whatever field you choose and you go, may you rise and shine and give your best. Also remember students that when you are doing well in your life and you are settled, do not forget that if you are getting something from your country, you need to repay the country as well. Don't forget to do small deeds which can bring joy, happiness to someone's life. Let it be a small step, but let it be, because that's very important. May you stay connected to your roots and to your country, and respect and guide everyone in your life as well. Take care everyone. God bless you all.
Most of us in class 12B only arrived here 2 short years ago. And now it's already time to leave. How did it all go fast? It seems like yesterday that we were freshers, trying to figure out where our next class was, and looking absolutely clueless at all our seniors. And now we are the seniors who stand here ready to graduate and move forward in this world. Yet, at this moment, we can't help but look back.
In the beginning, we measured the time spent here in class periods, counting down the day to eventual freedom. As the days and weeks passed, we measured it in examination. And in later years, as we moved from being those clueless freshers to becoming sophisticated sophomores who thought they had it all figured out. By the time we reached class 11, we were confident that we were prepared to take over from our graduating seniors, and we couldn't wait to rule the school.
it's up to the next class to step into our shoes and take over. I will measure it all in the friendship that I have enjoyed these last 2 years. Some were pretty casual and others were much closer. But I will remember each one fondly, and I'm sure you will too. Because it's not the goodbye that hurts as much as flashback that follows.
Hold on for a second, Aditi. Are you going to make us cry? Let us utilize these last few moments and make the most out of it by thanking our teachers.
The backbone of good school is not made from fancy classrooms and large campuses. It is made from the excellent education imparted by teachers like you. There is no such things as goodbyes and farewell when it comes to teachers, because their teachings forever stay in their students' mind and hearts.
Astronaut, physicists, programmers, musicians, technologists, doctors, and all the other professions that make world go around have one thing in common: a good teacher who gave light to their dreams. Teachers are the rock stars, game changers, and the motivating factors behind one's success. We admire these role models for all the knowledge they share with us and love them for their ability to touch our hearts. And it is because of them our school becomes a home away from home.
Hey Vidanshu, pick this paper up and fall in the dustbin. Till then, I'm going to introduce our coordinator, ma'am. Geographically, you cause tides within us. Biologically, you are the stimuli of our hearts. Historically, you have conquered our minds. Physically, you are the energy of our working force. Chemically, you cause reactions in our thought. Thank you, ma'am, for acting as the control and coordination system of the body of classes 11th and 12th. Thank you for your time, ma'am, for being such a wonderful teacher.
The ideal portrait. When I see the photograph of class 12B, I find a mother holding each of our hands. She is the ideal portrait. She is the melody to our songs. Everyone talked and preached of love. But Sangeeta ma'am, you did it so lovingly. Your classes gave us a stage to share our ideas and make them come alive. Thank you for bringing our thoughts so well. Thank you, Sangeeta ma'am, for always being there for us. And for the same, I would like to call you on the stage to accept our token of love.
All about motions, about gravity, about sound, and how can you miss the wonders of life, which we learn in physics, which is made simpler by you. You are not only a physics teacher, rather you are a friend, philosopher, and guide, all molded into one person. The fun we do in our class and your laughter we will never forget. Sir, we will always be grateful for your support.
Cheers and tears, high fives and cries. This is the crazy roller coaster ride of emotion that we were going through. Well, bearing farewell to an awesome teacher like you. Thank you, Goshnis.
You are the hydrogen ion concentration in the electrolytic solution of class 12B. You are the one who helps in decreasing the degree of dissociation and increases the value of conductivity in our class. You provide us noble gas configuration to stabilize us in our life. We found guidance, friendship, discipline, and love. Everything in one person. And that person is you, sir. Thank you, Deepak sir, for being such a wonderful person.
Our school journey has finally come to an end, and this journey was a glorious and an amazing one. This would not have been possible without those hands who held us since the very start of our journey in Sunbeam. Everyone has a passion, a hobby, and a dream to achieve. And apart from those stress-inducing major subjects, we get an hour to study something which is related to our hobbies and passion. And we thank all our optional subject teachers for giving us these opportunities to own our talents. In the daily course of academics in school life, the only time that the tedium is relieved and we find breathing space is during that duration, which is on record categorized as the optional subject period, but which is as important as a transfusion of oxygen into our bloodstreams.
Dear teachers, thanks for making us learn the way we wanted to teach, but teaching us the way we wanted to learn. Thank you once again. Now I request all the teachers to kindly ascend the stage and accept our token of gratitude and love. Now I call upon Garima and Ankita to present the class report of class 12B.
Good morning and Jai Hind. Here we, Ankita,
And I, Garima,
share this great pleasure to present the class report of Standard 12B. This journey began on 10th April 2015, marking the beginning of yet another academic year. This class, or it won't be an exaggeration if I say, This family of all different people, of which most of us were new to this place, was headed by Ms. Sangeeta Sehgal. Along with her were Dr. Vandana Sharma, Mr. Kaushlesh, Mr. Deepak Kumar and Mr. Alok Ranjan Rai.
Although everyone has a special talent and everyone has achieved, but there are some who have shown immense talent and made their place in our heart. Pearl and Chris, with her amazing oratory skills, bagged prizes for inter-school debate competition and has qualified for national level spelling competition. Devanshu Ghosh will always hold a special place for his wonderful voice and exceptional vocal talents, for which he won awards at Navsatna and consecutively 2 awards at Sunfest, and has also received CCRT scholarship from Delhi.
Shivangi Tripathi, a tireless athlete, represented and won awards at the CBSE clusters. Vedanshu Kumar, who participated in the Open State Zonal Boxing Championship and CBSE National Boxing Championship. At Minerva, Ananya Priya won award for her debating skills. Many other students as Amitosh Ghosh, Shreyansh Chandel, Abhishek Singh won awards at the Inter-School Science Fest. With them is Ankit Kumar Rai, who dazzled all with his brilliance par excellence. I would like to wish all these achievers a heartfelt congratulations and all heartiest best wishes for their upcoming life.
I also take this opportunity to officially register the absence of Akansha and Abhinandan, who for their own personal reasons had to go halfway through this journey and cannot stay back with us in class 12. We all are on our last leg of school life, and our hearts are full of memories which will be cherished and will sustain us throughout our life. We thank you, Sunbeam, for having accepted us in your midst and made us the part of this glorious and ever-shining Sunbeam family. Thank you.
Before we introduce you to our class, we'd like to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt thanks on behalf of our class to the school's fraternity. Sunbeam School Bhagwanpur has etched a place in our heart for us to cherish for years to come. This wouldn't have been possible if 2 visionaries, our chairman sir and director ma'am, hadn't come up with this idea. We seriously feel their absence. For me, Sunbeam stands for S, successful, U, unique, N, noble, B, beacon of truth, E, enlightening, A, alma mater, and M, matchless.
Epitomes are not mere standards but benchmarks. The administrators at Sunbeam are no less for bearing the mammoth responsibilities with Herculean perseverance. We are no less than charmed off our feet every day by them and hopeful of emulating them someday, sometime with equal aplomb. Be it the charming eloquence of the unchallenged empress of wordplay, the assistant director Pratima ma'am, the iron lady with a golden heart, Principal Gurmeet ma'am, the wisdom of Vice Principal Shefali ma'am, the financial wizard, a man of few words, Sandeep Mukherjee sir, the loving Prerna ma'am and Ghosh sir, and the sometimes strict but sweet and motherly figure of coordinators Saroj ma'am, Neelam ma'am, Anita ma'am, Aarti ma'am, and Suparna ma'am. And not to forget the eternal fulcrum of balance and decorum in the assembly venue, Moshmi ma'am. Thank you to the movers and shakers of Sunbeam. And now our class. This is what we are all about. Like music heard on still waters, like pearls in the deep of the ocean, like dew and the freshness of morn, like stars that enamel the sky. The innocent souls of our class, Shruti, Ankita and Isha. Hope is a thing within, that urges in her soul, sings tunes without words and never stops at all. The forward looker of our class, Ananya. You may write her down in history as someone who was shy. You may tread her in the very dirt, but still like dust she rides. The hidden treasure of our class, Nidhi. See how like as waves at play, the airy dancers sleep. Scarcely feels the floor, at the wings of those harmonious feet. The classical dancers, Akansha and Shambhavi. A single song and countless hearts it may touch. Music has the power to help and to heal. It's truly amazing how he makes you feel. The music maestro of our class, Devanshu.
M comes before N, and the words coming are opposite to each other. M signs and immediate N, whereas N refers the first speed. M is serious, N is fun-loving, but both good in studies. The M and N of our class, Manisha and Navajyoti.
It's our joy in life to find at every turn of the road a friend like him, the arm of a comrade kind to help us with our load, the towering personality of class 12B, Saurabh.
Now here comes the celebrities of our class, most famous within the discussions of our teachers. The special copies are not corrected by our subject teachers, but by our respected coordinator ma'am. They are, but still they are wonderful and fun-loving. Have a golden heart, Vidyanshu and Sudhansh.
They crawl and creep but dream to fly, have gone into their cocoon to become a butterfly. The silent workers of our class are Jisha and Manali.
The definition of art is creating something with their hands, and in process, they leave their mark in their works. They create. The artists of our class, Palak, Aditi and Krishna.
Empathetic at heart is she, someone's sadness she cannot see. Out of the night that covers her, black is the pit from pole to pole. She thanks God for her unconquerable soul. The bubbly girl and the optimist of our class, Ritika.
The smileys of our class who keep sadness 100 miles away. They teach us, बेफिक्रा भी होना जरूरी है. Soumya and Sakshi.
Even though it's hard and they may toil through it all, you may see them struggle, but you will never see them fall. The role models of our class, Garima, Muskan and Ekta.
The title of loudspeakers of class 12B is given to these two friends. The best actors and the combination of smartness and attitude, Sweta and Samagya.
He dares to be different, he dares to be outgoing, he dares to be outspoken, he dares to soar high. The budding psychologist and the only person with 100% attendance, Amitosh.
Perfection in practice, determination at heart. She faces her challenges with a great heart. The sports person of our class, Shivangi Tripathi.
Someone who deserves appreciation as he is extremely good at academics. He has made a difference with his intellect and yet is very down to earth. He is the pride of our class, Ankit the topper.
The convenience of technology has inoculated them from reality. The universe bleeds within 4G and megapixel infinity. The computer experts of our class, Vinay, Abhishek and Shreyansh.
I think God will never send a gift so precious as a friend. A friend who always understands and fills each need as it demands. The best buddies, best classmates and best roomies. The wonderful duo, Shreyashi and Shinakshi.
Annunciation is her passion. Having a way with word, her passion. The inventor, writer and rhetoric orator of our class, Perlin Krill.
Dearest teachers, your absence will leave a vacuum in our soul. In our life, you have played such an important role. It's hard to bid a goodbye, and here is something to tell you why. Like a rare gem found in the depth of earth, you're one of those jewels of whom there is a dearth. Like a prized possession, always kept safe and secure, your teachings and lessons will be in our hearts for sure. Please always remember that we'll miss you a lot for all that you have taught. Don't ever forget that you will always be imposed in our hearts and in our memory.
We'll also like to thank Vivek sir and Rajesh sir for their efforts in every event and making our memories cherishable. शशि, हम उन लोगों को कैसे भूल सकते हैं जिन्होंने हमेशा हमारे इवेंट मैनेजमेंट में अपना छोटा एफर्ट देके हमारे इवेंट्स को पॉसिबल बनाया है. I'll request Deepak भैया and Rajendra भैया to please come over the stage. farewell, about separation, and about the end of school life. Probably one of the major parts of our lives. Another mile that we crossed and achievements that we endure. The endeavors that our parents and teachers have put in is all about making us the right kind of person. A person with virtues, the virtues that can withstand the vicissitudes of life. It has given us a moral scale that will help us to make correct choices in life. We, class 12, stand here and think about our actions, how right they were and how fruitful they were. My dear juniors, we are not here to preach, not at all, about the values and morals of life, but we are here to let you know that Sunbeam is a platform and your destination in your lives are your goals. Identify the Sunbeam within you and trust me, you will reach where your life lies. And then you will be standing in front of yourself to justify your efforts to the one whom you are accountable. That is none other than you yourself. And the day when you reach your goal and you can stand in front of a mirror and say, yes, I am this. That day, every soul that has put in efforts to make you the right person should be acknowledged. Thank you.
Everything in life has a beautiful end. And if it's not beautiful, then believe me, it's not the end. It's just the beginning of something more beautiful. With these lines, I, Agam, along with my friends Anshika and Ronak, take the privilege of conducting the joint farewell assembly of class 12 C, D and E. Nobody knows where our imagination will take us. Some wanted to be pilot, some astronaut, some authors and so on. We have been under the blissful shade of care and love in the school, and suddenly we realize that fledglings are supposed to take off. We are at loss, don't know. I want to say to my dear teachers that you didn't teach us how to count, but also to make us be counted. A teacher's words are the sparks that light the wings of imagination in their students' mind.
Rightly said, Agam. Though it is just sign, but life seems to be coming to a screeching halt. Or maybe to word it differently, a more challenging endeavor which will definitely test what we are made of, what our school has contributed to us, and yes, what goes behind the making of Sunbeamians.
It's never easy to say goodbye to someone whom we love, but unless we say it, how can we say hello again? We all knew that we had to bid a goodbye to this place one day, but we never felt the sadness that would accompany us. Oh, how time flies! It feels that only yesterday we joined and today we are parting. The love and compassion we got here left an indelible mark on our hearts. Also, as a boarder, I really felt this place as a home away from home and the people here as my family. Now, I would like to invite class 12C for further proceedings.
As the years rolled by, our school became our family. Today we are here to conduct our last assembly. No family can prosper without the blessings of our elders. And here in Sunbeam, our very kind-hearted admins have showered us a lot of blessings, love and care.
Let it be Gurmeet ma'am, who was always concerned about our academics, or Spartan speeches by Pratima ma'am, or the eye-opening thoughts by Shefali ma'am. And how can we forget our loving and caring Saroj ma'am, who frequently failed our attempts to bunk the school by denying our half-day leaves.
Thank you from the depth of our hearts for always being there to guide us, motivate us and dream higher. And also not to forget our fatherly figure from the hostel family, the very loving and caring hostel.
To felicitate someone is the best way to express our gratitude and respect. We now invite on the stage the torchbearers of our Sunbeam School, that is the admins, without whose tangible support, this school could not be at its zenith. Now I would like to call the man of class 12C for further proceedings.
Teachers are the ones who revive our past, reveal the present, and create our future. Any amount of words that I'm going to say here today would be less to express what we actually feel for them. But though, I'm going to try my best. Beginning with our class teacher, Pradyut sir. जिनकी क्लास शुरू होते ही vocabulary का डर सताने लगे, and the word which has multiple meaning for him is blast. Who can ever forget the small spelling bee competitions that he used to hold in our class? And whenever we used to make a mistake, he used to say blast. But sir, इस बात पे विश्वास तो तब हुआ जब आपकी blast बोलते ही 11th में earthquake आ गया था. Though sir, you have been a fatherly figure to all of us with a blend of love and kindness. Thank you sir for always being with us. Now I'd like to call upon Anshu to express his gratitude for Arora sir.
Coming to subtraction of sorrow, addition of trigonometry in our life, and multiplication of the study time, and alas, division in the play time with no reminders. Yes, I am talking about our one and only one, Arora sir. सर, आपके हर क्वेश्चन को वेरी आसान कहने का अलग ही अंदाज है. सर, our area of mathematics was a complete desert where you came not as a drop of water but as a reservoir of water. You are an intellect without whose help our great areas would have been turned into strong ones. Your motivational words give us strength to deal with tough questions. Thank you sir, thank you very much.
Our beloved chemistry teacher Deepak sir explained us all the
chapters, explained all the chapters by putting his heart and soul into it. आज भी वो पल याद है जब हम सब लैब कोट नहीं लाए थे और दीपक सर ने बोला कि हमको बहुत बुरा लगता है कि कोई हमारे अपने बच्चों को डांटे या बुरा कहे। सर आपका ये अपनापन और प्यार हमें हमेशा याद रहेगा। थैंक यू सर।
मिरर के रिफ्लेक्शन से वेक्टर के डायरेक्शन तक, करंट्स के फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन से लाइट के फोटॉन्स तक, आपने जिस भी टॉपिक को छुआ वो सोना बन गई। मीन वो टॉपिक हमारे दिमाग में बैठ गई, प्रैक्टिकल में हेल्प किया और वाइवा में कॉफ दिया। पर थैंक्स अ लॉट सर, आपने हमारा फिजिक्स सुधार दिया। We are speechless rather than wordless when it comes to our fifth subject teachers, who, with utter determination and sincerity, turn our grave areas into plus point. Fifth subject has always been the most interesting subject for us, and it's because of only you teachers. And also, that is only school where we get so many optionals when it comes to the fifth subject. Thank you teachers for being so kind to us.
Here to present the class report. Beginning with the accolades and titles awarded to our fellow classmates, here come the fantastic four of our class, Agam, Jay, Anupam and Pranjal.
Electronics or computer. When it comes to these things, we only get four names in our mind. Presenting before you, computer genius of our class, Tushar, Amritesh, Pratyush and Nikhil.
Bruce Wayne जैसे अदाएं और बैटमैन जैसे काम. Presenting before you the Batman of our class, Arjun Raghavendra Jaiswal.
Magic is all around. All you have to do is to believe it. Coming upon the stage are magicians who change the reality of words. Vineet, our Doctor Strange, and Saurabh, our Koi Mil Gaya Ka Jadoo. सबके मन की बात जानने के लिए रहते हैं ये इच्छुक. Presenting before you, Professor X of our class, Bhuvan Schmidt and Abhishek Kumar.
Invitation भेजे तो क्लास में आते हैं ये. Presenting before you the three electrons of our class, Sweetness and Dayal.
छोटे से हैं पर दिमाग है इनका बहुत बड़ा. नाजुक सी शक्ल पर दिल इनका मजबूत लोहे सा. Presenting before you, Stuart Middles of our class, Devansh Mehta, Manav Mishra and Anshu Patel. Now over to Saurabh and Shashwat.
Good morning and thank you. Doraemon the name, Nobita Issei. So here we have Nobita of our class, Harsh.
दिखते हैं ये हैरी पॉटर जैसे, बट मैजिक करते हैं ये अपने शब्दों से. कमिंग बिफोर यू, धीमान आचार्य.
Every time when our class was getting disbalanced due to very tension, then we always had our pillars of laughter in our class. So, presenting before you, Shubham Jain and Abhishek Prakash.
इनकी अटेंडेंस ही ये सबको बताती स्कूलिंग में इनको कितनी भाती. न केवल ये कम दिखते हैं बल्कि इनकी अटेंडेंस भी यही कहती है. सो कमिंग बिफोर यू द ईद के चंद ऑफ आवर क्लास, शाश्वत, उमंग एंड अंशित.
Though DC Universe had one Wonder Woman, our class has 6. So, presenting before you all the Wonder Woman of our class,
पूर्वशी, श्रेयांशी, समीक्षा, काजल, अपूर्वा एंड प्रज्ञा.
Now I call upon Anupam and Pranjal.
They bring laurels in every sports meet. They are our class champion athletes. They are Siddharth, Ramanpreet, Areeb and Avinash, the sultans of our class.
Last but not the least, presenting before you the Avengers of our class, who fight for justice and against crime.
No yaar, they fight for fun and against boredom. They are Anand, Aman, Parth,
Ayush Mishra, as well.
Now we would like to call Siddharth to recite a self-composed poem.
क्या हसीन लम्हे थे वो, कुछ घंटों में एक जमाना था, बस तुम्हारा ही तो साथ था यारों, बाकी सब एक बहाना था. एक वक्त का ये साथ है, कुछ लम्हों में बिछड़ जाएंगे। जब भी साथ होगी तन्हाई, बस वो चेहरे याद आएंगे, बस वो चेहरे याद आएंगे। ठहर जाए वक्त जरा, यार मेरा कुछ बोल रहा, साथ बीते हर लम्हे को दर्द से अपने तोल रहा, दर्द से अपने तोल रहा। मैं बेफिक्रा हर तलक हर यार पे कुर्बान था, मैं बेफिक्रा हर तलक हर यार पे कुर्बान था। हर समय लड़ता झगड़ता वो शख्स मेरी जान था, वो शख्स मेरी जान था। शब्दों का ये फेर नहीं, दास्ताए दर्द हमारी है। शब्दों का ये फेर नहीं, दास्ताए दर्द हमारी है। कुछ और पलों का साथ मिले तो ये दुनिया भी ना प्यारी है, ये दुनिया भी ना प्यारी है।
We learned here to flap our wings, to take off our flights, from an amateur to performer, the journey of an unknown beginner, the unfolding of his dormant skills, and gradually coming to spotlight.
The students who brought laurels to our class, the motivators of our class.
ये है हमारे क्लास के आन, बान और
शान यार, हिंदी बोलने नहीं आती तो बोलते क्यों हो?
तुम हमसे लड़ने आए हो, क्लास में लड़ेंगे। घूरना बंद करो और आगे बढ़ते हैं।
और ये है हमारी क्लास की आन, बान और शान। Divan Acharya, who won the Sunbeam Loop, that is Best Orator last year.
Pragya Bag, second prize in Euphoria poster making and first prize in poem alliteration.
Nikhil and Pratyush got first prize in web designing.
Shubham, Anshit, Abhishek, Arif, Siddharth, Anshu won second prize in Science Fest model making.
And Ritesh and Tushar made us proud by winning the first prize in GoFast International as well as second prize in computer research.
Agam Bag, first prize in IMO 2015-16.
Parth and Anshu were the runner-ups of Comet IIT BHU.
Kajal won third prize in computer wizard.
Anupam, Jay, Agam and Pratyush won the first prize in Maths Relay of Printing.
Siddharth, Arjun and Abhishek qualified ND examination.
Hey Devansh, have you forgotten your lines?
Well, I was lost in my thoughts. Thanks for taking me up. वैसे तुम्हारे बारे में भी कुछ कहना था?
बोल भी दो।
Oh yes, I remember. You also qualified for examination, NDA.
Now that sounds good. Now we take our exit and invite Kajal and Samiksha.
Goodbyes are for those who love with their eyes, because for those who love with their heart and soul, there is no such thing as separation.
More than being appreciated, we were chided in this wonderful journey. There were times when Ravi said rebuked us for howling in the class, and Raju said harangued us when we stood at the entrance of the class as if to welcome someone.
Tag Hotel area used to be our favorite spot for gathering. We bunked classes and shouted, and do you know what? Our commotion used to be audible till the second floor of the building.
वो days कॉलेज का हर रोज टिफिन खाना, कैंटीन में पार्टी करना, टीचर्स का एब्सेंट होने में खुश होना, टेस्ट के नाम से डरना और क्लास में पेन फाइट और दमशराज खेलना. We are always going to cherish these beautiful memories.
अब कौन हमारे पीछे अटेंडेंस का डंडा लेकर भागेगा? कौन अब हमें डांटेगा? गलती करने पे हमें कौन समझाएगा? अरोड़ा सर जैसा मैथ्स कौन पढ़ाएगा? कौन इंग्लिश जैसा बोरिंग सब्जेक्ट को भी इंटरेस्टिंग पढ़ाएगा? कौन हमारा कान पकड़ेगा?
Alas, the musty funny days of our school days is going to get over. वो लम्हे जो मेरी जिंदगी के अनमोल पल बन गए, वो लम्हे जो मेरे गुजरे में कल बन गए. काश इन लम्हों को हम फिर से जी पाते, जो अब हम आंखों में पानी भर गए.
Now we are going to step into new shoes with new people around. Challenges will be new, roads will be formed. But your ever-inspiring words will help us to start over again when we fall. Now I call upon Swigrid.
जिसमें हम हंसे भी और रोए, अजीब थे लम्हे जिसमें हम कुछ पाए भी और कुछ खोए. इन लम्हों की याद बना के अपने साथ ले जाओ. इन लम्हों की दास्तां फिर किसे सुनाऊं? क्योंकि क्या इन लम्हों को मैं फिर से जी पाऊंगा? क्या ऐसे माहौल में मैं वापस आ पाऊंगा? क्या ये कविता मैं फिर से स्टेज पे सुना पाऊंगा? मैं जानता हूँ इसका जवाब तो ना ही होगा, क्योंकि लिखी हुई किताब को मैं फिर से कोरा कैसे बना पाऊंगा? बस इन लम्हों को अपने दिल में बसा लूंगा और जब याद आएगी आप सबकी तो नम आंखों के साथ मुस्कुराएं। Thank you teachers for all you have done to us. This was all from class 12C. Now I would like to call section 12D.
Jai Hind, my dear students. Batch of class 12th, my best wishes are always with you. Maybe you have not interacted with me many a times, but I know most of you by face, by your activities, and I may recognize you wherever you meet me after that. I would love to hear your success stories, after 4 or 5 years from now, and you can also interact me being on social networking, and I love to hear your success. My best wishes are always with you. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, class 2014. You know that Jai Hind, class 2014. Future belongs to those who dare to dream. You know that. And to achieve your dream, you need to work hard for that. And hard work and to achieve no shortcut. You have to give your 100% and be involved. Then only you can succeed. You have to give your 100%. My best wishes and to all of you. Then only you can.
Jai Hind, to my all dear students, best of luck for your better future and the board examination. At this point of time, I want to say, keep on doing the hard work, because success only can be achieved by doing the hard work. And I would like to share, according to my experiences, clarity of purpose behind each effort lead to success in all spheres of your life. So believe strongly in yourself and success will be yours. Good day.
Jai Hind to all my dear students. As you know, life is not all about altitude, but it's all about attitude. Make your own way through indigenously discovered avenues. Things do not necessarily go your way. Feel through the obstacles which you happen to confront on your way to success. For it is the impediments, utmost effort and extreme exertion that make a success test sweet. Good luck everyone and best of luck for your future.
Dear students, एक गाना मुझे बहुत पसंद है और मैं हमेशा इसके शब्दों को दोहराती हूँ, याद रखती हूँ. आई होप तुम लोग भी ऐसा ही करोगे. 2 लाइन सुनाती हूँ. खुद जिए सबको जीना सिखाए, अपनी खुशियाँ चलो बाँट आए. खुद जिए सबको जीना सिखाए, अपनी खुशियाँ चलो बाँट आए. तोड़ लाए चलो सब सितारे, आओ जुगनू पकड़ लाए सारे. इससे हर घर में दीपक जलाए, अपनी खुशियाँ चलो बाँट आए. Great success in all you do. Such many wishes for you. We can't do great things, but we can do small things with love.
My dear students, Jai Hind to all of you. I know that you all would be very successful in your life. Today I would like to tell you how can you measure your success. I am giving you a touchstone. You can know that you are really successful or not. It's not money which will determine that you are successful or not. It's not name and fame which will determine that you are successful or not. It is your smile on your face that will tell that how successful you are. How much time you can smile, that is the real parameter of your success. So my wish is you smile, always smile. Thank you.
Dear Sunbeamians, you are the talents of Sunbeam Bhagwanpur 2014. Your spectacular brilliance of brightness will enhance you for coherency in fluorescence. The illuminance of your brightness will produce the luminance of sunbeam throughout. I request with Almighty God for your bright future to be more bright and then brightest. I want to see you as engineer, doctor, barrister, collector, scientist of future, as well as good human being and good citizen of India. Respect your parents, teachers and elders, as well as give love to your youngers. Be natural and love to nature, traditions, and maintain the heritage of Indian society. Thank you.
कागज का एक कोरा पन्ना जिंदगी है, खेतों में उगाया मीठा गन्ना जिंदगी है, दुनिया की दरिया में खड़ी कश्ती जिंदगी है। दोस्तों, हम सब की भी तो एक ही जिंदगी है, तो चलो कुछ पल जिंदगी को जिया जाए और जिंदगी को संवारने वालों को शुक्रिया अदा किया जाए। जी हाँ, ले गए आप इस स्कूल को उस मुकाम पर, गर्व से आपके लिए उठते हैं हमारे सर। हम रहे या ना रहे अब कल, याद आएंगे आपके साथ बिताए हुए हर वह पल।
कोई रिश्ता नया या पुराना नहीं होता, जिंदगी का हर पल सुहाना नहीं होता। जुदा होना तो किस्मत की बात है दोस्तों, पर जुदाई का मतलब भुलाना नहीं होता। So, I Anshika
and I Akash
are here to accompany you through the journey of our class 12D,
where 36 BJ9s will confront you with their talents and specialities.
So, let's start our tour.
As every tour is incomplete without a guide.
Yeah, so here we begin our tour by acknowledging you about those without whom this tour would have been impossible. Yes, I'm talking about our mentors. With sacks of books in hand, you took us through a magic land.
Your words fall like a sun's ray, which teaches us to make one great day. Your class of various good stuffs, relevant jokes, logical queries, and the most acknowledged habit of sharing good stuff will always be remembered, sir. Will always be remembered.
Thank you, Praveen sir, for refining our English always had a smile on your face and allowed us to learn at our own pace.
बोलो भैया, एक मैसेज खड़ी मत दो। आपकी ये बातें हमेशा याद रहेंगी। आपकी ये बातें हमेशा साथ रहेंगी। You endured us with the best parents teaching you could ever have had. A minimum thanks will still be less, but still we will thank you. Thank you, Pandey sir. Thank you, Arti Pandey.
Us to move in our own way and taught us to grow day by day.
Thank you, Arora sir, Manish sir, for making us realize that every problem in life has a solution.
We came into your class to learn and grow. But what has touched us the most is the love and care you have shown.
Thank you, Jaya ma'am and Rakesh sir, for inculcating the basic of the world of electron, proton and neutron in the young electron.
I would also like to thank the teachers of section C and E who played the role of expert advisors wherever and whenever we needed any extra help.
Anshika, aren't you forgetting something?
No hurry, how could I forget our special subject teachers who have made the subjects really very special for us. Vinay sir from the informatics department, Manjulata ma'am and Pushpalata ma'am from the Hindi and Sanskrit department,
Sugalpa ma'am and Shipra ma'am from the cultural department, Rahul Roy sir and SN Pandey sir from maths department, Nilesh sir, Shashi sir, Shivanand sir and Madhuri ma'am from sports department, Neha ma'am from psychology department.
and last but not the least, I would also invite Alok Jha sir, Piyush sir and Rahul sir on behalf of the teachers of classes 7 to 10 who have not only strengthened our groups but also had a great impact on our minds. I request the teachers to please ascend the stage and bless us. I would also request Deepak sir and Bharti ma'am to please come up on this stage.
Lots of other stuff. For all the things you gave me, I can't thank you now.
It was just an endeavor to show our gratitude, for you have made us one of a kind. Thank you, teachers. Now, I would request Arnav and Anubhav to commence our tour further.
How good it looks when different petals join together to make a beautiful flower. Similarly, we the students of class 12D join together to make a class which excels in almost every field.
Although we fight with each other, but lastly, we've come together to share our everlasting and unbreakable bond.
Here we come up with the achievements of our class.
Divyansh won the first prize in medals and metallurgy quiz and went to Kalpakka along with Krish and Akash.
In Minerva Quest, Krish and Devyansh bagged the first prize while Akash third in computer wizard and Anubhav won silver medal in the web page designing.
Now here we go with our champions in sports, starting with our district badminton champ Ujjwal, the boxing champ Shubhankar, who also stood up at the nationals.
The Jordan of our class, Anubhav Gupta, beside me, stood at the cluster basketball tournament.
Now the MJ of our class, Satyam Rai, rocked the stage with his performance in Siddhiba, Precious and on the Teachers' Day program.
Vishal was a part of school orchestra which won first prize in Sunfest for 2 consecutive years.
Kamrup and Amar, who always shocked us, won the gold medal in NSO and also qualified for the NTSC.
Anshika excelled in music, participated in debate and won the second prize.
The most regular student of our class, Divyansh, got 100% attendance for 2 consecutive years.
Amar, who proved to be superior among everyone and by winning Brain Tech Mental Scan.
Now I would like to call Ashwar, Anvesha and Shreya.
Alright, now we need to talk about our class, right? My class consists of 36 compassionate, ambitious, but above all amiable students, where there are 6 determined girls, 30 diligent boys. Starting with those...
Wait, Anvesha, how could you start without me?
Sorry, Shreya. Actually, overexcited took over me.
Okay, now let us begin, starting with those who are the soul.
Like a body is incomplete without a soul, our class is lifeless without them. They are Vishal, Saif, Aman and Harsh Narayan.
इनके innocent faces पर मत जाना, इनके दिमाग में चलती हैं खुराफातियाँ.
Remember the friendship of Mr. Modi and Mr. Obama? Well, these guys have outpassed the friendship of Mr. Modi and Mr. Obama and often remind us of Krishna and Sudama. They are Pratik, Ayush, Arnav and Anubhav.
Whether it is performing good in studies or in doing shaitaniya, they are always on the top with their new ideas. Physics is the favorite subject, but they are good in all fields. They are the chulbulis, but the answering queens, it's Anvesha and Shweta.
Their IQ level is high. In each quiz, they shine. Whether it is computer field or metallurgy quiz, they are the one who always win. Presenting Krish, Akash, Divyansh and Amartya Prakash.
Now it's the turn of them, the one who dance and sing so well.
They are the singing champs and dancing boys of our class. Presenting Harsh Rai, Satyam, Shikhar and Ekansh.
How could we forget them, known as the silent crackers of our class? So here are Prashant Singh and Prashant Singh, Shubhankar Sen, Shri Krishna, Ansar, Ashutosh, Kamru, Anshul, Prakhar and Ujjwal.
Ananya, Shreya, Anshika, Bhagyashika, the most sophisticated who have added the element of sophistication to our class. Now those who are known as the Anilines and the Assassinites of our class. Even with their poor jokes, they make us laugh. They are none other than Hari, Himanshu, Abhishek and Ashwar. I like it.
आँखों में महफूज रखना सितारों को, दूर तलक फिर रात होगी। मैं मुसाफिर तुम भी हो, मुसाफिर हम भी हैं, किसी न किसी मोड़ पर मुलाकात होगी। काश इस जाते हुए वक्त को हम रोक सकते, अपनों के साथ गुजारा हर लम्हा वापस मोड़ सकते। न जाने अपनों ने कितने यादें दी हमें, काश जिंदगी को हम पीछे मोड़ सकते।
अगर लोग न होते तो ताने क्या होते, अगर दम न होते तो फसाने क्या होते। हम दिल से शुक्रिया करते हैं आपका, अगर आप न होते न जाने हम क्या होते। I Akash
and me Anshika thank the teachers, especially our class teacher Arora sir, as well as our friends for controlling the steering of our school life so well. We bid fair forward, not farewell, with a hope to meet you again till we reach our final destination. Thank you all once again. From transforming us from beginners to go-getters, and yes, from followers to trendsetters. Thank you all. And now I would like to pass on the baton to class 12.
All through these wonderful schooling years at Sunbeam, we received a great support and guidance from our non-teaching staff, be it in physics lab, in chemistry lab, or our queries regarding arrangement classes. Their contribution is always remarkable in every small and big events. They are the ones who stay behind the curtain and always remain unacknowledged. We really thank you all for always being there. हम मेरा पवन भैया और आशा दीदी से नम्र निवेदन है कि आप लोग मंच पर आकर हमारा प्यार भरा भेंट स्वीकार करें।
यूं जीवन के पथ पर चलते चलते, यूं जीवन के पथ पर चलते चलते, रोज नए अल्फाजों में नए अफसाने लिखते लिखते सरोकार हुआ उन सब तरंगों से जो भर दिए जीवन में रंग बिछड़ते बिछड़ते। अजब है दास्तां हर एक रंगों की, गजब है कहानी उन संगों की। अजब है दास्तां हर एक रंगों की, गजब है कहानी उन संगों की, जो यूं तो करते सारे रिश्ते को रुश्वा, जो यूं तो करते सारे रिश्ते को रुश्वा, पर बना जाते बंधन इस संगीन के प्रांगण से वर्षों की। यूं ना कहो मेरे यारों कि मैं आज जुदा हो रहा हूँ। यूं ना कहो मेरे यारों मैं आज जुदा हो रहा हूँ, बस अपने कर्तव्यों के लिए तुम सबसे विदा हो रहा हूँ। सत नमन करके अपने देव गुरुओं को, नमन करके अपने देव गुरुओं को, आज मैं उस उन्मुक्त गगन का परिंदा हो रहा हूँ। आगे से शायद हो हमारे रास्ते, आगे से शायद हो हमारे रास्ते अलग, पर वादा रहा मेरे दोस्तों हमारी आत्मा न होगी अलग, क्योंकि जीवन के पथ पर चलते चलते रोज नए अल्फाजों में नए अफसाने लिखते लिखते वक्त बदल जाता है, पर यादें ठहर जाती हैं, और इन्हीं यादों में होता है मिलना हमारा और मिलना हमारा।
The journey began few years ago. Now we are ready to go with a bunch of memories in our hand to present our Thanksgiving assembly. We do stand.
Nothing lasts forever, and the changes are unavoidable. If things don't change, they become stagnant, and there is no place remaining for freshness. Changes bring freshness.
Just like every other journey reaches its destination, the 12-year relationship with this excellent world of schooling will now get over, and we will enter into a new one. We are going to a new phase, a new life, and a whole lot of experiences. But just as people say, acknowledgement is a way of expressing gratitude. So here we are to thank and acknowledge all those who have made this a glorious and a successful journey.
Every class has all sets of individuals, and as our Praveen sir says, 12th E has always been a perfect example of unity in diversity. So here we call upon Aman Verma and Rishabh for further proceedings.
Hello everyone, we are here to enrich your knowledge about the achievement of class 12th E.
Though our class 12th E is at ground floor, but our achievements are high. The one who made everyone proud, the topper of our class in class 11, Shrey, Anushka, Samar, and Divyanshu, and Ronak.
Secondly, we have Anurag, acquired 3rd position in Nausadhana and 1st prize in orchestra.
And also we have Ayushman who achieved 3rd position in debate in class 11 and 1st position in class 12.
The Leonardo da Vinci of our class, Kumari Supriya, with 3rd prize in Cameline drawing competition, and Gaurav with 1st prize in IIO.
And Pranshu who won bronze in chess cluster. Shrey qualified for NDA, whereas Ashmit and Nikhil qualified for NDSC this year and won 3rd prize in Brain Tech.
Don't forget to introduce you, Aman, that you won 2nd prize in web designing in Minerva Fest, and Divyanshu was awarded with best in multimedia in 2015-16.
And also Prajwal S. Samar won 1st prize in science quiz and debate respectively in Inspire Camp organized by Government of India.
Now last but not the least, the poet of our class, Prajwal Dev, who won 1st prize in book dissemination. This was all from our side. Thank you. Over to Anushka and Gaurav.
The journey started somewhere on 10th April 2015 in room number 4, Academy Block 2. Some known faces, some unknown, sitting together full of apprehension.
The journey began as strangers, but now has developed into a bond which we will remember forever. And that bond is 12th 2016-17 batch.
There have been many ups and downs, joys and sorrows, but it was a feeling of togetherness that continuously motivated us. Today, we are here to retrospect and thank everyone who contributed in this last part of our school life.
To start with the life of our classroom, the teachers, the first one, the person who removes the parallax from every student and has the perfect frequency with our class. Yes, he is our physics teacher, Anand sir. We always find him standing behind us when we are trouble, or rather when we create trouble.
Thank you, a great thank you to sir for holding us somewhere in the midterm of class 11 when we were really struggling. Now, let's talk about the teacher who taught us to survive even when you know nothing. क्योंकि जब हमें कुछ नहीं आता तो हम क्या लिखते हैं गौरव?
We know that. We have such a perfect bonding with our class, which is like the hardest bonding of carbon atoms in the diamonds. The teacher with perfect equation.
The teacher with perfect blend of sincerity and determination. He is our chemistry teacher Arun Pandey sir. Thank you sir for always being there. Now, here comes the most adorable, the most punctual, the one who always keeps complaining about not getting much extra classes, but yet never lagged behind in syllabus. The one who never frowned in these 2 years, but yet certainly
Yes, he is our maths teacher, S.N. Pandey sir. He is the one who supports every student no matter what. इनके अंदाज है सबसे हटकर, क्योंकि इनकी दो कहावतें बहुत फेमस हैं। वो कहते हैं कि हम बच्चों के ही फायदे में तो उनका फायदा है, और उनका जो अंदाज ये बताने का कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं मगर वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट है। Thank you. That was all from us. Now I would like to call Divyanshi to further continue.
He is the one who's always present at the wrong place at the wrong time. Fortunately for him and unfortunately for us. He is the most strict yet the most lovable. The one who is behind our life for application but never gives application when he is absent. Our class teacher, yes, he is Praveen sir. He has the brightest smile, which is of course a rarer one, but still enough for lighting our day. We love you, sir. Here comes the motherly figure with utmost kindness and love for all the students. The door of her office and her heart is always open, no matter what the problem is. Ma'am, you've been a constant support, and we are proud to have you as our class coordinator. She the sweetest, she the smartest. That's our Saroj ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Not to forget the special subject teachers, the one who have always enriched our academics with their special talents. They make us culturally presentable, digitally enhanced, literally rich and physically fit. The only moment in the day when we get a break from our monotonous and learn something special. Thank you all the special subject teachers. Over to Shrey and Divyanshu.
We came as strangers. We had come only with the aim of winning. And yet, all of us shared the same dream, the dream of achieving our goals.
Through all this, we often quarreled, but slowly, as we came to know each other, the bond of love and respect was created among all of us.
Competition might even make friends enemies, but that was certainly not the case with my class, which I can proudly call today as my second family.
We learned to enjoy in the success of others, and the best part were the games that we played during the recess time, like pen fighting. Shrey, do you remember Iron with Pool one most of the time?
Yes, that was the best part indeed. And no teacher even questioned us, thinking us to be innocent academicians. I really feel that this group of students, which we were fortunate enough to meet 2 years back, the memories associated with this group would stay with us for the rest of our lives.
Now, I would like to call Prajwal and Richa for further proceedings.
This is what is 12th E, with strongest of the bond binding all together.
The atoms of this bond are,
with flare in their eyes and dream to shine like the sun, we call upon our academicians.
they are Shrey, Ashmit, Saloni Gupta, Anushka and me. Their love for sports is known wide and far because they are our sports star.
They are Pranshu, Abhishek, Ankit, Aditya, Vikas and Vipul. Of the world of talent, they are the rulers. These talent bombs don't give mercy to the co-curriculars.
They are Samar, Anurag, Supriya Kumari, Aman and Ronak. They rarely come to school and their weekends are long. The Mr. India of our class say in bunking, what's wrong?
They are Rohit, Naveen, Roshni, Supriya Singh and Devanshi. They are silent as if they are walls or pillars. Introducing to you our silent killers.
I call upon Amritanshu, Madhumita, Adarsh, Navneet, Kumar Rishabh and B.S. Gautam. For our class moving together, they are the cause. Welcome the pillars of our class with a huge round of applause.
They are Divyanshu, Muskan, Rishabh, Arpita. Due to their presence, boring classes become fun. We call upon our jolly comedians.
They are Saurabh, Gaurav, Nikhil, Ayushman and Richa. Now I call upon Anushka for further proceedings.
This school was established back in 1972 And as the school is old, we too have old citizens in our class. The person who marked his presence in this school as a tiny tot of lower kindergarten, and yet not much grown. He has an experience of 14 years in this school to share with us. So let's call upon Saurav Kumar Shikla to share his good memories with us.
Tears. How weird they are. Times change and times change. But these tears, were initial then and now, present in my eyes. When I joined and now when I'm leaving. Joining nursery as a toddler was sad for me. And leaving class 12 as a grown-up is even sad for me. With the cherished memories of KG1 as the winner of rhyme competition, trip to Karsana, and teachers like Mala ma'am, Neha ma'am, Dibali ma'am, and our beloved Alok sir, who always motivated me and were always present to help me with all thick and thin. Happiest day for me was when I won gold medal in inter-class kabaddi tournament in class 6th. It seems that it was just yesterday when 14 years back I joined the school. But today is the day when the time of departure has come, very soon. On my behalf, I express my heartiest love and respect for this school and my teachers and my dear friends. There is no measure of how valuable these memories are to me. The values of memories cannot be compared to any other feelings. The memories are close to our heart. Thank you, sir.
The class looks complete, but it is not yet. The silences our emotions of one member's absence. We miss you more than words could say. We think about you each and every day. A friend to remember, always, who made us laugh and make everything worthwhile.
The last but important member who left us and made our eyes wet. Himanshu. Each day our classes were the same. Since the day he left us. Nobody knows at the same time. We feel his absence every single day. But here we stand, his proud classmates who can say, our friend was noble in deeds, ever smiling, and a disciplined human being. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. This was all from class 12B. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to call upon Jay, Rohit and Ananya for further proceedings.
Give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance, I want to grow up once again. So this is it, the end of blissful years of our school life. Looking back at all these years that we have spent as a student, we can't help being overcome with a feeling of nostalgia and emotions. We realize that today we depart with mixed emotions, joyous that we are prepared to deal with life's challenges, yet disappointed that we have to leave school in order to move on in life.
Sunbeam School has taught us a lot many things. The disciplinary rules never really allowed us to get carried away. The schedule helped us to stay focused on our priorities in life. The support of the teachers, the admins, their incessant and timely guidance helped us to tackle the academic pressures. Here we would know that the manners and characters that we inculcate now remains with us in life. This school has molded us into a better person.
Not to forget, my friends, we would like to mention here that this is the first time in 2 years where we have known more or less our whole class well enough. I have met some really good friends and they may have helped me when I needed their support, corrected me when I was wrong and praised me when I deserved.
I would like to conclude with this thought. Many say that memories are like footprints in the sand. They get washed away with the tides of time.
But here I say confidently that this will remain attached in our heart forever.
Best of luck to all my friends for their future endeavors.
आँखों में नमी और दिल उदास है, यादों के कुछ लम्हे हमारे साथ हैं।
भूलेंगे ना कभी आप सभी को, सबसे हंसी ये दिल के जज्बात हैं।
ये अनमोल पल तो बहुत याद आएंगे।
सब दोस्त जब अपने मुकाम को पा जाएंगे। पैसा शोहरत तो सभी के पास होगा, पर ये खूबसूरत लम्हे कभी लौट के ना आएंगे। थैंक यू। Now I would like to invite Chairman Sir and Director Ma'am to address the gathering.
पैसा शौहरत तो सबके पास होता, लेकिन ये खूबसूरत लम्हे कभी वापस नहीं आएंगे। No doubt about it. Well said. A big hand to classes 12, C, D, and E. Really wonderful Fair Forward 2016. The class of 2016 was before you. 3 sections of the class, in fact. So you will always be the class of 2016. Whenever you think of yourself, you will be called the class of 2016. And after another 10 years, 20 years, you know what happens? I was just trying to think of the emotions when this school song was written, you know. And when I repeat those little words of the chorus, that years and miles will take us away, and to find our fortune one fine day, but in our hearts we'll never forget the sunbeam of our childhood. So, you know, what he said was also, Paisa Shora, and ye lamhe kabhi nahi aaye. Because time, you know, the only thing you can do now is capture this minute in a digital camera. Because after 2 seconds, this minute is not going to come back. All science students, physics students know that nothing is going to be reversed unless you travel back in time on a spaceship or something, and one of you invents a time machine, which H.G. Wells did. So probably you will do that. और अगर तुमने ऐसी कोई मशीन बनाई जो चाइल्डहुड डेज में वापस ले जाओ, तो शायद years and miles वाले पैरा में कुछ और जोड़ देंगे. We'll come back on a time machine and visit your school days even when you are. So it's so lovely, and the school, Sunbeam School, you know, it's a family. It grows on you. And 15 years down the line, when Pratima ma'am, she just reminded me of the little elf of Sleeping Beauty, you know. You know, Sleeping Beauty is almost 12 years old now, 14 years old. And it's just like yesterday, you know. And there's a very nice poem by Gulzar also, which says, which is a song also, नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ही बदल जाएगा, मेरी आवाज़ को तुम पहचान लो, कर याद रहे. You know, our voices might still be a little shaky also, but maybe you will recognize us. And sometimes children meet us these days and they say, "Sir, you know me, I am Apur Srivastava, the topper of 2008 batch or 2010 batch, I am doing MBBS and something." So we said, "Apur, obviously we cannot recognize because you have changed so much in the last 10 years, and probably we cannot change any much more. We're trying not to change also, but all that is there. School life is probably the best life, and a classroom friend is probably the best friend you have. इससे अच्छी दोस्ती कभी नहीं मिलने वाली, because you are not making friends for anything materialistic. You don't have anything materialistic. You wear the same uniform, you come on the same bus. Whatever you are going to be, it is in the future, but still you are friends. So that is the kind of emotions when you leave school. And going out always is a little bit of a pain, but going out you will do. And as we see the little elves of Sleeping Beauty, and the little elf in Sleeping Beauty was, I still remember, sleeping on the stairs. He was wearing the uniform of the elf, and he was a little tiny boy, and I was sitting somewhere here. What's his name? Abhilal. I don't want to embarrass him, but you were sitting just here on that Sleeping Beauty stairs, and I pointed out to Pratima ma'am, "See, that child is sleeping, he'll fall off." Today he is graduating, he's in class 12. How wonderful. A big hand to all the students, all the wonderful teachers of Sunbeam Bhagwanpur.
Yeah, I can also empathize and relate with each one of you who is now numbered days at Sunbeam, and as Sir has rightly said, either we are talking about the past or future, but whatever you want to enjoy is the present. Present, as people say, is a gift, and that is why present is present. Gifts are called presents, because remain in the present, enjoy each other's company, acknowledge how your teachers worked hard for you. And the biggest challenge for all of us as teachers is to keep on commanding respect from each one of you. You know, for me, the biggest pleasure is when me and sir, we are standing and one of your teacher is also standing in front of us, and an old student and an ex-student comes, can't decide whom to wish first, and then ultimately decides to touch the feet of the teacher first, and then comes to us. That gives us the biggest satisfaction. That conveys that the child is valuing what the teacher, and if the teacher is honest, the child will first go to the teacher. So this is your strength, dear teachers. I sometimes envy you, but that's the way it is. God has given us all different roles. You command so much love and respect. Children will forever, and dear children, you are so lucky. You're so lucky that you are in this era when कोई बिछड़ नहीं रहा है, because you will forever be connected through Facebook, through your chatting groups or whatever. When we were there in the school, college, I don't know where all my friends have gone, and I keep on looking for them on the Facebook. That should have, touch base with them, with so many of them, but it's not the same. So enjoy this moment. And one thing I want to tell you about what you guys are going through now. I've attended 2 weddings recently. One was my niece getting married, my sister's daughter, and one sir's brother's daughter, and both happened to be the girls. And then when the girls jab bidai hoti hai, so my sister's daughter, she said to her mother that, Mama, please, make sure while at the bidai, ki all the plants she has planted in the pots, they should remain green, right? Because she was only worried that those plants probably Mama is not so much fond of, the garden, and it was her initiative. So she was very, very worried. Besides ki Mama apna dhyan rakhna, she was more worried about the plants. And sir's brother's daughter, she said, "Mere Koku ka dhyan rakhna." And you know who is Koku? That's a small pup. Because that pup belonged to that girl. So with you, dear children, who all of you are passing out, I want you to find out, and please, Saroj ma'am, I'm giving you this responsibility. Children should write a will, all the children who are going out. At Sunbeam, what are the strengths which we should never leave, right? That connection, that love and affection, the care which the teachers and students, they share. If teachers want to write that, please never leave that. And things, dear children, we have been neglecting. Things which you want us to improve. I want all of you to give a parting message to the institution. If you really love your institution, you will always mean good. And you will always give us advice as to how we take it further. So that your school's name, fame, should remain there at the top. So will you do that? That will be our biggest parting gift. Start, stop, continue. I want feedback in 3 forms, and everything ma'am, Saroj ma'am will collect. Right? With this, God bless. We'll be very, very happy to share your happiness. You have to come back to us, and even when your ships are down, when you are not so happy, you are down with something, do come to us. We probably would empathize with you, would console you. That is what the emotional connect between you and us will always remain. God bless. Over to sir.
I'll just ask you all to make a Facebook page or something about class of 2016 and regularly keep on posting where you are, what you're doing, and keep in touch, because in our days when I passed out in 1971 high secondary, I couldn't get over the farewell, because you never knew you'll ever meet. It was like Kumbh Mela and you'll never meet again, or something like that. But having said that, with the modern techniques of nobody can get lost on the planet now, one thing you can do, that keep in touch, but keep telling each other about your experiences in life. and you can always come back to Sunbeam to find out whether the auditorium has changed to something else, because so much change in Sunbeam, so much change that children who come after 10 years, they come and say, sir, wow, this is looking so good, and this was a corridor, now it is a triple-story building. So all that can be there, and much more than that, I would say that keep in touch with your teachers. Sometimes, the teachers can love to have a little call from you. That will help you. 10 years, that is the reunion date, after 10 years. So the class of 2016 meets in 2026. 2017, the class of 2017, I'm sorry. The class of 2017, because you graduate at that time. 2017, so that's I already said along. 2017 comes back in 2027. On Christmas Eve, last week of December, that is your reunion with your families, if you have families at that time. So you're most welcome, and with your spouses. And having said that, when ma'am said that ladki ki vidai hui and all that, but I for once, because being parents of almost 800 students in class 12th, or 1000 students in class 12th, or 2000 students, outgoing students, and students like boys crying in the farewell also. So that vidai means ki we as mummy and papa giving the vidais of boys also. Girls की तो हो ही रही है, boys की हो रही है, और आजकल please let me tell you one thing, the boys are crying more than the girls. वो कुछ ऐसा हो गया है कि the girls dominate. Yeah, you feel like crying, go ahead and cry, no harm in that. Laugh, cry, jump, and do whatever you want to do. But be yourself all your life. Don't change yourself, be yourself, and keep the childhood thing alive. Wish you all the best. Jai Hind. Whenever you meet us, come and meet us with Jai Hind. Don't ever be shy of that. Okay? Thank you so much. Jai Hind.